How are you doing?
Good evening. Yes, I am good, ma'am. I am before your call. I am study. I was study.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you a student?
No, no, ma'am. I work in private company.
Okay, you work in a private company. Which kind of work do you do?
Ma'am, my work is HVAC, like AC, bus A, but AC is smart, is small for cooling purpose. I am working a large capacity machine for cooling, used in cooling or cooling.
Okay, basically you work in a AC
Ah,
AC field. Hmm.
my
Okay.
field is utility department.
Utility department. So where
Yes.
in that department, what exactly you have to do? Utility
Sorry, ma'am.
department. Like you work in a utility department. So in that utility department, what kind of work do you do exactly?
Ma'am, my working is smooth operation of plant and maintenance work like
Okay.
chiller, cooling tower, ETP plant, RO plant, gas, chemical.
Okay. All these
Yes,
things are included.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what about the study? What have you done for that?
Uh, mm, I am completed diploma.
Okay. Diploma.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay. So you didn't complete pursue the degree courses because as far as my knowledge and my experience is concerned, diploma holder really struggle a lot because I'm also diploma holder. I completed
Okay.
pharmacy, diploma in pharmacy.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you
So,
think?
ma'am,
Like diploma, if we complete degree, that is more good or diploma is
diploma is good,
okay. How?
but when you promotion time required BTech, so many large company required only hire on BTech holder.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
when you completed diploma or BTech, so first time you are joining company, not easy for everyone. Very difficult that time. Without source, yeah, without many people on completed diploma and BTech and not finding job.
Yes,
So
it
very
happens.
difficult.
Somewhere nowadays, somewhere job depends on luck also. Doesn't matter you have degree or not, but sometimes the person who has less degree, they get good job compared to
Yes,
rather
ma'am.
than the other person.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And where are you from?
Ma'am, from Gazipur, Uttar Pradesh, but currently living in Navsari, Gujarat.
Okay, Gujarat. You are near to me. Gujarat is near to Mumbai. I'm from
Okay,
Mumbai.
okay.
It's only
So
uh, by train. It's a 3 to 4 hours distance.
yes, yes, ma'am. Near about 4 hours.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, how many members in your family?
In my family, we have I think five or total 5 to 6 members. Actually, I have including me, I have 3 siblings. So my one of my brothers he live in Dubai, and another one
Okay,
live with us. So total, like including my daughters, also have 2 daughters. So we have 5 to 6 members.
okay, okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So how long have you been learning this language, and do you feel like is it help in your field?
Ma'am, I was started on 15 July to 15 July last month.
Last month you have
Yes,
started
ma'am.
only from the last month only.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So within the 1 month, that's good. And what about the practicing? Do you get time to do practice on the daily basis?
Yes, ma'am. I do practice on every day. Uh, uh, I am study on morning 1 hours and evening time conversation study 1 to 2 hours every day.
Every
But
day.
last week I am very disappointed. So I was not study 1 week.
Hmm. 1 week you didn't do practice, any kind of practice.
Yes, ma'am.
It happens whenever we get uptight or apprehensive. So at that time, we don't feel like doing anything, especially practicing. So it happens most of the time. Like it happens with me. I'm not telling like any other person. Don't know. but whenever we don't feel like doing anything at that time, really. But sometimes this is also happen whenever you have any kind of stress, any personal life stress. So at that time when you engrossed or indulge yourself in this language, so the chances is more to forget your problems. What I have
Yes, ma'am.
discerned. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. So, and do you have anything to ask?
Ma'am, how to improve English?
Well, this is the normal question. Each and every person asks this kind of question. But
Yes, ma'am.
nowadays many YouTubers they upload video, and most of the time we discussed about all these things like what are the methods available on which we can work and we can ameliorate our English level. So these all are methods, and I feel it's nowadays all methods are normal, simple method. Like COVID, everyone knows this method. Okay, you have to listen to learn like speaking, especially speaking. I focus a lot because it says that speaking comes from speaking only. Then listening also plays an important role. If you are a book lover, bibliophile, then you can read as much as many book as possible. And apart from this, what like writing, at the last writing is also there. You can write anything and regular basis. Whenever any person do practice on the regular basis, whenever any person does practice on the regular basis, then definitely after some time that person will get that achievement automatically. Okay, like miracle will happen if we do
Yes, ma'am.
practice on the daily basis. It's a kind of
Yes,
miracle
ma'am.
for me. Like initially when I started this language, learning this language, at the time I never expect in the future I will be able to speak. But after some time, after 1 year, when I see myself talking to any person at the time, I feel really I'm talking to any person in this language. So it's really surprise for me. It's a kind of magic for me, and this magic comes only from practicing.
Ma'am, when I was you started speaking, so decided only three concept. I I was decide only three C work because uh, working I am uh, 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 confidence. So I am
Confidence, yes,
already decided confidence and clarity. Then third C is consistency.
yes. Confidence, consistency. They are the main basic like role. They play vital
So
role.
when I was realized my English is very weak and I need to speaking and writing in for communication purpose. So I am working on 3C.
Yes. Mm.
So then I am decided, but I decide I go to slow, but every day practice not to leave.
Yes, exactly. We need to act as a tortoise. How tortoise it is slow but consistent. We have
Yes,
heard
ma'am.
a story, rabbit and tortoise, in our childhood. The same way, it's important to do
Yes,
practice
ma'am.
each and every day. Although I'm not a kind of like student who practice. I practice every day. I also practice every day. But sometimes it's quite onerous to follow consistency. I agree with this point because each and every time we can't motivate. But
Yes,
as
ma'am.
many times as we can like we can try to be positive.
Ma'am,
Okay.
when once time I watched on reels on YouTube, so find one video, but I not clear ma'am name, but find one video and watch, and I am very impressed this video,
What was she saying in that video?
ma'am. But I am not explain in English, so I want to explain in Hindi.
Yes, please. You can say it.
मैम जब मैं वो वीडियो जैसे मैम का देखा मैं तो उस वीडियो में सभी लोग कछुआ और खरगोश की तो कहानी सुने ही हैं।
Just I told you, rabbit and tortoise story.
तो कछुआ और खरगोश की कि वही कछुआ और खरगोश आपस में दौड़ लगाते हैं और कछुआ को ये रहता है कि मैं तो तेज दौड़ता हूँ, कछुआ स्लो चलता है। मतलब कछुआ क्या करता है, सो जाता है। मतलब कछुआ को अपने पे एक घमंड था।
Yes. Mm-hmm.
कि कछुआ को घमंड था, लेकिन उसके वीकनेस पे वो ज्यादा ध्यान दे रहा था कि वो तो स्लो चलता है।
Mm-hmm.
न कि
Exactly.
अपने न कि उसको अपने स्ट्रेंथ पे ध्यान था। उसने सोचा कि चलो आलस के मारे हम तो दौड़ के तेजी से पूरा कर लेंगे, कछुआ स्लो चलता है। तो उसने क्या किया कि दूसरे के वीकनेस पे ध्यान दिया, अपने स्ट्रेंथ पे ध्यान नहीं दिया। वो कछुआ सो जाता है, खरगोश पहुंच जाता है।
Mm-hmm. We follow this story,
हम्म,
and really.
फिर फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम दोनों डिसाइड फिर करते हैं कि चलो दौड़ फिर लगाएंगे। लेकिन वो क्या करता है कछुआ इस बार कि उसको गलती का एहसास होता है। दोनों दौड़ लगाते, कछुआ सोता नहीं, पहुंच जाता है।
This story has two second part also. I have never ever heard second part. I heard
इसमें
only first
इसमें
one. Okay.
इसमें जब दोनों दौड़ लगाते हैं, फिर क्या होता है कि कछुआ वो खरगोश तेजी से अपना आगे पहुंच जाता है। तो उस समय क्या करता है कि अपने उसके पास जो स्ट्रेंथ है उस पे ध्यान, उस पे मतलब वो अपना कंसीडर माइंड करता है, ध्यान देता है पूरा, और उसे पहुंच जाता है। फिर तीसरे पार्ट में फिर दोनों डिसाइड करते हैं कि आप फिर दौड़ेंगे।
It has third part also. This story.
यस।
Who made third and second part?
तो
I have never ever heard.
जब मैम वो दोनों दौड़ने का डिसाइड करते हैं, तो इस बार बोलते हैं कि इस बार रास्ता चेंज होगा।
Okay. Hmm.
तो रास्ता चेंज होगा। फिर रास्ता चेंज होता है तो दोनों क्या करते हैं कि आगे दौड़ते हैं, और दौड़ते हैं तो बीच में नदी पड़ जाती है उस रास्ते में।
Okay. Hmm.
तो खरगोश तो नदी को पार नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन कछुआ नदी को तैर के पार कर सकता है।
Hmm. Yes, correct.
तो अब क्या करते हैं सब कि अब कछुआ अपना नदी में तैरता है, पार करता है और निकल जाता है, मंजिल पे पहुंच जाता है। अब कछुआ फिर क्या है कि रुक पहुंच पहुंच नहीं पाता है। फिर चौथा पार्ट में फिर डिसाइड करते हैं कि फिर दौड़ेंगे। लेकिन इस बार वो चार दोनों आपस में डिसाइड करते हैं कि एक दूसरे का हेल्प करते हुए दौड़ेंगे।
Okay. Hmm. Fourth part.
तो अब हेल्प करते हुए दौड़ेंगे तो कछुआ बोलता है कि एक काम करते हैं कि चलो अब साथ में दौड़ते हैं। तो खरगोश बोलता है कि चलो तुम एक काम करो कि अभी जहां मतलब समतल जगह है, वहां तुम मेरे पीठ पे बैठो, मैं दौड़ता हूँ। अब नदी तक जल्दी पहुंच गए। नदी में कछुआ बोलता है कि तुम मेरे पीठ पे बैठो, मैं नदी पार कराता हूँ।
Hmm.
फिर दोनों नदी पार, फिर कछुआ नदी पार कराता है, फिर खरगोश बोलता है अब तुम मेरे पे बैठो, मैं रास्ता पहुंचा देता हूँ। तो उस कंडीशन में जब दोनों मिल के करते हैं काम, तो दोनों वीकनेस और स्ट्रेंथ पे दोनों एक दूसरे से मिल के करते हैं, तो वो रास्ते को और जल्दी पहुंच जाते हैं।
Hmm. Then who will
तो
win?
यस मैम,
If
तो
they
मैं इस
both
वीडियो
reach at the same time, then who will
यस
win?
मैम, क्योंकि पहुंचना तो दोनों को था वहां पे उस मंजिल पे।
But
तो
it was a kind of competition. There, like one should be win that race.
मैम कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है कि हमेशा मतलब कंपटीशन पे नहीं रहता है। कुछ चीजें
Hmm.
ऐसी होती है कि उस कंपटीशन का कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। तो कभी कभी होता है कि एक दूसरे के वीकनेस और स्ट्रेंथ से अगर हम मिल के करेंगे तो जो हमको मंजिल पे पाना है वो हम जल्दी पहुंच जाएंगे, हमको वो मंजिल जो है वो जल्दी मिल जाएगा। तो उस कहानी से मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा।
Yes, I agree with this point. And whenever you were narrating the story, I have discerned this thing like each and every part has their own moral. Okay, in the first part, the moral is that you should like we should never be arrogant. We should never be big-headed. In the first part,
यस
because rabbit was big-headed. The second part, the moral of the story, like we should focus on our weakness. If we want to make our mark, then we should focus on first. We should focus on the weakness, and once we can remove, exterminate that weakness, definitely we can achieve easily anything. Okay. And the third part, what was that? Third part. Okay, try to
थर्ड
find
पार्ट।
out your own way, because they
यस मैम।
decided in that third part they decided to start the race where in the river area. So that
यस
means
मैम।
if you have any problem, you need to find out your own way to get solution. Correct.
मतलब
Yeah. So the moral of the story is that we should help each other.
यस
If we
मैम।
want to achieve something, if we like help to
यस
each other, then
अगर
definitely it will easy to get achievement.
यस मैम, व्हेन यू मतलब पहुंचने का हमारा क्या है, किसी भी चीज के लिए पहुंचने का जैसे स्थान एक हो कि हमको पहुंचना वहीं पे है दोनों को, तो अगर शायद दोनों मिलके करेंगे तो जल्दी पहुंच जाएंगे उस वहां पे।
Hmm. Okay, great. The story you narrated, that is really like moralful, and It could be better if you had spoke everything in English, but definitely in the
Yes,
future I will expect this
ma'am.
thing.
I
Okay,
will try to. I will try to speak in English
it's
next
okay.
time.
Just you have started like one month ago. You have started your journey, so we can't expect lots of things. But definitely, if you keep on doing practicing, one day sooner or later you will achieve the level where you will be able to narrate the whole story in English. And at that time,
Yes, yes,
definitely,
ma'am.
I hope I will listen the whole story in English only. Okay,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
all right. So, all right then. Shall we wrap up our session, or do you want to ask anything?
No, no, ma'am. If I require, I will call you.
All right. Okay then. Take care and keep practicing. Bye
Okay,
bye.
ma'am. Bye.